What's going on, Moose family? This is Giant 918 over here with the Moose Hockey League. Welcome to another edition of the Sunday Moose Roundup over here. It's really exciting over here. Please welcome my co-host over here, Koozie87, Saint 0420, and none other than Jason Blaze. Koozie, what's going on over there, bro?
Not much. We're about to get back into action tonight. It's Sunday night. Got about a quarter of the season left, and it's getting exciting. I don't know. How about you, Sam? How are you doing tonight, sir?
I'm good to go. My team's got off tonight. We're off until Tuesday. Then we play Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Finishing up the season, hoping to finish strong. How about you, Blaze?
Yeah, well, I'm freaking sick as a dog, man. I'm thanking God that I don't have a series tonight, but I do have a series tomorrow night, and that's against Giant, I believe. But besides that, we got some serious business to get to, guys.
www.mooseonice.com. Follow us on Twitter at Moose on Ice. Moose family, we got a bunch of topics over here, so little time over here. So why don't we move along? As Jason Blaze just said, we got the playoff pictures over here. Let's go over the AHL first over there. Stop from the bottom 8 down. Everybody, Moose family, you know this pretty much. The last week for regular season play, a lot of teams are trying to make it into the playoffs. A lot of teams trying to strive for their standings and get good position into the playoffs. Place, who do you got over there in 8th place as it stands right now?
As it stands for the AHL, we have liberalism is a mental disorder. That's Giant 918. 7th place, we got Wally World. 8th place is 15-11-1. Wally World is 18-11-1. 6th place is Vicious and Delicious, captained by McKay, 18-7-2. 5th place, Pretty Precious Pucks, 19-10-1. That's captained by Valorn. Left Wing Warriors by Sniper, 21-3-0. 4th place. 3rd place, Penalty Box Heroes. That's Deliberated, 21-8-1. 2nd place, it's always Scummy and Philadelphia. It's 21-7-2. That's by Saint here. And 1st place is Dangling Pekka. It's 22-4-1.
Now, Saint, we know that you're in 2nd place. We all assume, a lot of people were in agreement you were going to do a fantabulous job over here. Dangling Pekkas, it looked like they were losing in the beginning of the season. They just turned it around so fast. Now they're in 1st place. How dangerous is this team, the Dangling Pekkas, Saint?
Well, now that Laker doesn't have to play defense like he started out playing at the beginning of the season, and he's back up on the forward line where he belongs, they've just been tearing it up. I mean, even when we faced them, that's the only team that swept us all season, and it put us down a little bit, but we came right back up, made a few moves, and we're back up in the contention. There's only 1 point separating 1st, 2nd, and 3rd place in AHL right now, so it's anybody's game.
Any sleeper picks over there in the AHL at all, bro? Anybody down there, after 9th, 10th place that are going to be creeping in? Because this is the last week, and I think the differential of points between some of those bottom playoff teams are pretty close as well, Blaze. What's going on? Any sleeper picks over there or anything?
Well, it's pretty tight there between the last couple of spots below the playoff line there. There's always quick installs led by Buddy H with Mustafol, newly acquired. He's had a devastating team. Bombay's Goon Squad, as always, has been staying there. But the team I think that's going to try to make one last push is the Hat-Trick Stars. They just recently acquired a waived player by the name of Raven 8, so he's looking to make an impact, and I know this guy's a beast player, so I look to see these guys make the playoffs.
Very interesting, very interesting. So there you guys have it over here. We got Koozie over here with us too. He's aware of the AHL, but he's more of an expert within the MHL. Koozie, why don't you run down? You don't have to exactly state the records or anything like that. Why don't you go from 8 up to 1 in the standings in the Moose Hockey League?
At 8th spot, we got my team, the Sleeptime Nap Club. 7th spot, we got Munch on My Choco Taco. In 6th spot, insert Daily Fart Noise. 5th, OJ and Pals. 4th, coming in at Dirty Mike and Boys. Third is, and it's a great way to stay in shape. Second, style and profiling. And first is Dusty Muzzies, led by Hergs. I don't know.
Yeah, Kuz.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I want to know what you think.
No, I was gonna say
those top three teams, they pretty much belong over there. Is that correct?
Oh yeah, most definitely. I mean, for sure, first and second, Dusty Muzzy and Stallion Profile, and those two teams have been solid all seasons. And another surprise team, like you said, is Marty McFly, and it's a great way to stay in shape. Hate Maker, Marty, Buckeye Dude actually, and Siegel. They're all putting in work this season and doing really stellar. But I don't know. The bottom's tight too. We have my team going up against OJ and Pals tonight. That's a must-win series for us. But Camp Anawanda, captained by Global, is right behind us, but 3 points behind us. But they have 30 games played. We have 27 games played. So if we win tonight, we're hopefully sitting pretty for 8th spot there.
Yeah. I mean, there's no question about it. You described that as well. Marty McFly's had. He's been captain in the past. He's got a curse. He's been here, I believe, since inception of the Moose Hockey League. And, I mean, it's almost like the curse. I think he's trying to get rid of it, doing a fabulous job this season. Who's the most dangerous team? Is it Styling and Profiling, or is it Dusty Muzzies? I mean, what do you think over there, man? Because surprise win on Thursday evening, I believe Captain Aginla, they beat the Dusty Muzzies. How the hell did that happen? Are they wannabes or what? What's going on with the Dusty Muzzies over here, Blaze?
Well, it looks like it's a Shovel Chin reunion with Goofy and Hergsy. Nothing said about that. They tried to do it last season, didn't work because Goofy was under suspension. Now that he's here this season, they're a force to be reckoned with. I think Goofy's the only reason why the Shovel Chin's an even guy name, and that's the reason why that team's as beasts as they are. Look to expect Jace Morsky and NJ Ski's team to kick their ass without a doubt.
Very interesting. Say, you got any sleeper picks over there in the standings? Kuzi just stated that Camp Anawana's right behind them, 3 points behind, but Kuzi's team is 3 games behind. Does Kuzi have a possibility? Sleepy Time Nightclub, are they going to have a problem getting into the playoffs or what? This is the final push, final regular season week. I mean, what do you think, man?
I don't know. I think Kuzi's going to hold his spot, if not move up more, making up the games that he's missed already. I mean, Camp Anawana with Global and his group of ringers, they haven't turned out too well so far. I mean, he had to take his number 1 pick with Daly and trade him to get Special Ed and B. Roos, I believe. So I don't know. Global and his ringers are like borderline for me right now. Insert Daily Fart Noise, Hugh Laurie's team. I'd always watch out for them. Once they're clicking, I know they just moved Jimbo. I forget who they got, but you never know what can happen.
All right, guys. So we'll talk about their bunch of Rule 1s this season. Got a couple of other topics, Moose fam. And this happens every season. Recruiting happens and stuff like that. Some guys get pissed off about the recruiting and stuff. But the fact of the matter is that every season basically there's Rule 1s. Even with veteran members, Cloudy Days ended up getting Rule 1. I'm sure he's going to be suspended for at least a season over here. And some guys, I mean, there's a direct correlation, as we've discussed all the time, between between a team's record and how the guys on the team are. So is it the captain's fault for not letting them behind? Or is this just a one-time thing and the captain just can't control that locker room, so they just start getting the machine gun out and just start, shooting them down, gunning them down, or what? What's going on over here, Kuzi? A couple of Moose veterans getting Rule 1 as well this season. Is this anything out of the ordinary or what? Or this is typical, you think?
No, I think it reflects on their personality. It reflects on who they are as a person. Cloudy Days he's always been an emotional person, getting banned on the forums a lot and getting involved in in attacks and all that kind of stuff. So I think it was bound to happen. He's on a struggling team this season, and that brings out the worst in you. I know when I'm on a team that's not doing too well, I hate it. I hate playing, but you just got to keep your cool. You got to be smart. You got to be I don't know. You got to keep your temper, and if you don't, you're just gonna get kicked out if you act up. I don't know.
Now,
I think it's stupid.
Yeah. Now, Saint, you've had problems in seasons past as a captain. This ain't your first time around. Finally, a successful season. I don't believe you had any Rule 1s this season. How difficult is it to keep that team together when the team is struggling? I mean, what do you do? I mean, do you give them speeches or what? Because, especially if you guys continuously lose, like, how do you handle that locker room?
Well, you know what? The number one thing for my teams always is to just have fun. And as long as we go out and do that and do the best we can, I mean, it doesn't matter we finish last place or we finish first place. As long as we're having fun and doing what we're here to do, I'm happy with all the teams I've ever been captain of. I can't complain. Like I said, right now we're in second place. Last season I finished like second to last, if not last place in the AHL. So you never know.
Any given season, Jason Blaze, you're struggling this season. You almost made it to the playoffs last time around as a captain. You taking a season off or what? Because our next topic is next season over there. And we described on the radio on Thursday, I believe, Moose fam. So if you guys didn't check out that Flam Fan Show, you guys can check out the podcast over there. Because what I basically said is if you can't stand it no more on the piece of shit team that you're on, or you're on a struggling team, you have an opportunity here next season. What's going on with that, Blaze? I mean, what does it take to be a captain, man, especially when things are going wrong, bro?
Well, this season, with a lot of new teams in the expansion, there's a lot of new first-time captains. They thought they could do it. Obviously, most of them fizzled out and failed. A lot of Rule 1s resulted in their questionable attitudes. Some veteran captains, same way. Buddy H9, sorry. It's not a flu there. But, it's just, you got to get over it. The seasons are short, the turnovers are short. Once you're done with that season, the next one's right around the corner. So just stay put and play the best you could.
All right, and more topics about next season now. Now, Jason Blaze, you just stated these are short seasons, 39 regular season games typically. We've had a couple of seasons here, Moose family, 54 games, 45 games in previous seasons. And Mr. Hollywood ended up putting a post over there. A lot of guys responding to it immediately. I mean, within seconds, Kuzi, you were on the spot as well. So I don't know if you get notifications on your awesome Samsung, whatever awesomeness smartphone you have. Quick to come on the defense, but basically, we want to stick with the 3 series a week. This is a big difference in this league that it is from other leagues. There are other leagues out there. And a lot of guys love to ride the pine. It makes no sense to me. When a lot of guys over here have an opportunity to, and especially if you're getting drafted in the first 5 rounds, you're probably going to be a starter, Kuzi. I mean, how great is it here at the Moose Hockey League? Yep. And what do you say to those guys who suggested 2 series a week instead of 3 series a week?
Yeah. I don't know. Personally, I think 3 series a week is a perfect medium for everybody. It's not too little. It's not too many. If you go 2 series a week, I feel like you're going to lose interest. It's not too many games, and I don't know. I just think 3 series is a perfect medium for the league, and I think we should stick at that and not move any higher or any lower. That's my opinion.
Yeah, so now basically I just said, for those of you Moose fam who don't want to play 2 series a week, and I'll tell you what, I'm a little burned out myself. Hollywood was crying a little bit on that post as well. Saint, what happens when the signups are here? It asks you if you want to be a full-time waiver, 2 series a week, 3 series a week, or 1 series a week. Is that correct?
Yeah, I don't know, man. I think they need to have the AHL option available for sign-ups for people who don't want to play as late as the MHL games go. But other than that, who knows? With the sign-ups, I think we should put like a freeze on the sign-ups for a little bit so we can weed out some of the waivers. I mean, looking at the waiver list right now, there's I don't know how many, at least like 50 waivers waiting to play. And as far as I've tried this season, I haven't had any success getting any waiver games going. There's very few waivers who are available to play this season. So I don't know, man.
Yeah, and
I think we should stay.
Yeah, go ahead.
I think we should stick with the 3 series a week, though. But this season, because of the schedule and refuse days and shit like that, like last week we had to play 4 series, but the rest of the season has been pretty much 3 series. 1 week we played 2, and then 1 week we played 4, but the rest has been balanced. So I think we should stay with the 3 series a week.
Serious business. Jason Blaze, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, man, a lot of people are getting burnt out, especially the ones that's been here long enough.
Baby! Yeah, go ahead, Blaze. You guys hear something?
We're good.
Anyways, you know, a lot of people from the beginning and so forth. We've had how many seasons? No doubt people are going to get burnt out. Just take a season off or whatever. Bitching, saying, I want 2 series a week. That just doesn't happen. This league was built on 3 series a week, and it's going to stay on that. I think Eric even said he'd rather see the league sink than walk away from 3 series a week, and I agree with him. It's just a matter of, you know, the people that are burnt out, sit aside for a little while, come back when you're nice and fresh. I know a lot of veterans done that, and a lot of veterans are returning from that. So it works for everybody. It's just those people should just take a break, I think, right?
Yeah.
And the thing is, the option is there. The option is there. If they want to play 2 series a week, when you sign up, you can select 2 series a week. It's as simple as that. But for the select number of few, maybe 5 to 10 people that want to switch the whole rule just to play 2 series a week to accommodate them, I don't think we should. I think they should just select the 2 series a week on their sign up and leave it at that.
Yeah. And there are a bunch of options there for sign-ups. And EWTU Eric, Moose Hockey League president, basically said, they're not doing sign-ups until the finals are over. Because the fact of the matter is, people really don't give a shit who's in the finals, except the people who are in the finals. And I understand it, too, because the other people are emo. They're rushing out there, and it has been a bit much on everybody. But hopefully we can bring back the waiver games next season, keep these guys interested, so there are waivers to hand out, things of that nature. All right, so, guys, we appreciate you, as always, watching us. Anything else you got on your plate, Coos?
No, I'm good.
Say, anything else on your plate?
I want to give a shout-out to my team for kicking ass this season, and the acquisitions I made right before the deadline. I think it just made my forward line and my back end just that much more dangerous.
Blaze, any other last words?
Yeah, you guys all know I'm sexy when I'm sick, and I'm still sexy as hell right now.
Right, stay tuned for next week, because we're going to have our playoff predictions. They're pretty much going to be locked in. Just a couple of games next Sunday. Make sure you continue to check us out, www.mooseonice.com. Follow us on Twitter at Moose on Ice. Jason Blaze, 0420, Koozie87, Giant 918. Signing out. Have a good night, everybody.
Later, guys.